I heard your very interesting presentation.
Thanks.
Can you shortly explain what kind of mental problems, especially for young people, rose during the COVID closings?
Yes, I have looked at data from Sweden, data and public data and studies, and on mental health, psychiatric disorder, and I am a child and adolescent psychiatrist, so this is my field. And for 3 diagnoses, and it's mostly for women, and it's young women, it's girls and young adults. Gender dysphoria was decreasing in Sweden because we had a debate about this, because the treatment lack evidence, so we shouldn't treat them before we have evidence. That was going down, but then it went up again.
During COVID?
During 2020, 2021, and it has been higher than it should be, or even for the further years for this. The next one is self-harm behavior, and they're quite interesting, and that because in the first half of 2020 it was increasing, and in the second half it was increasing even more, and in the first half of 2022. And we had the restrictions for those years. You have distant distant learning, and you couldn't go to sports because it was too big groups, and it was a lot of things. And the third one is eating disorder, and that you also can see that is raising. And it's and what's also common for these 3 conditions is that there's a lot of social contagion, and they are, I think, all those 3 diagnoses is a kind of temperature gauge, temperature gauge of society, of the anxiety in society.
But I also ask about the gender changes, and you explained that this is real nonsense. There is no real base for that. Can you explain to our viewers?
Yes. Well, there is no. We have 2 problems. One is the diagnosis. Will this person, 16 years old girl, that wants to be a boy, for example, will it continue in 2, 3, 5, 10 years? And we know that a lot of those people, the majority, has it for a couple of years and then want to go back to their original sex. So that's one problem. The second one, and I as a physician, I always work, what leads me is science and proven experience, always. You don't have either science or proven experience for treatment for children, and probably not for young adults, those that are between 18 and 25 years old. And then you have to use precautionary principle. They will say no treatment until you have it proven. Science, you must do studies. And these are vulnerable people that often they are in puberty. Or what do you call it in English? I can't find it. It's quite an easy word, but they are lost. They are lost. Mostly people in puberty, well, they experiment. They don't know who they are and what other people think of them. They think a lot of their approach and what other people, and they know now all those changes with the brain and hormones, and they are going to leave their family in a couple of years. It's a Sturm und Drang period. And then you shouldn't decide anything. You can't. If you ask a teenager, do you want to have kids? Oh no, I hate my parents. And you ask the same person when he is 30, 50, 35 years old, do you want kids? Yes, I don't want anything more than kids. This is biology.
Yeah, and this is in fact when this gender dysphoria lacks any scientific basis,
yes,
it's a mutilation.
Yes, it is. It's mutilation, and it's terrible because when you're a girl and you take this testosterone, the opposite sex hormone, you will have deeper voice, you have hair all over your body, and then after a couple of days, no, I want to go back to my original, and you have also does this amputation of your breasts. Well, you have this deep voice, you have the hair on your body rest of your life, and you can't get your breasts back, so it's terrible.
Incredible. Thank you. Can you say for camera your name and
yes, my name is Sven Roman. I'm from Sweden. I'm a specialist in child and adolescent psychiatry. I'm a physician, a doctor.